All right, Mr. Teleferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? An update in NBA transaction news. Here's a potential trade that probably is going to happen. I would probably say there's a 75 to 80% this happens. If it happens in February, closer to the trade deadline, I think that's probably too long, to wait on something that's inevitable. Kyle Korver is he's a Cleveland Cavalier, but he wants to be on the Philadelphia 76ers roster. It's been like that since this summer, before they even acquired Jimmy Butler. Kyle Korver does not want to play with Cleveland. He told Cleveland if LeBron left, he wanted to get traded. Right now, he doesn't own that. That's not his. He doesn't have the right to just leave, and he just can't force Cleveland to trade him if they're trying to, make winning habits in their organization. And if they want guys who are good, Kyle Korver's a good dude. If they want guys who's good in the community, good with the kids, they probably want to keep Kyle Korver around. A stable guy in the locker room, not going to give you any trouble. You want to keep Kyle Korver around. Also, Kyle Korver is moving up the ranks in history in NBA three-pointers. Maybe you just want Kyle Korver around to be, to have some type of storylines going on throughout your season. I see why Cleveland wants to keep Kyle Korver around. He's not going to stay on Cleveland. They're bad. They're tanking. And Kyle Korver only has a few years left. And he's going to want to compete for something. I'm not saying he needs to be in the finals every year like he was with LeBron, but at least put him in a position to be in the playoffs. The Cavs are nothing like that right now. They're like 2-11 or something like that. They're awful. They're tanking for Zion Williamson. So Philly, again, they've been wanting Kyle Korver. It's been mutual interest between the two teams since the summer. With Jimmy Butler now in Philly, reportedly, Philadelphia's going to pull the trigger on something. It shouldn't take no more than a second-round pick to get Kyle Korver. The Cavs should be wanting to stock up on picks right now. They're going to acquire Kyle Korver sooner rather than later. They're going to make that move happen. They want shooters. They got to put JJ Redick back into their starting lineup right now because they need spacing around the court with Markelle Fultz not being a good player right now, and Ben Simmons' inability to shoot jumpers. Ideally, they like to have JJ Redick go back on the bench and play with Markelle Fultz and put Kyle Korver in the starting lineup. Or maybe, depending on how Kyle Korver's game translates to Philly, they bring Kyle Korver off the bench. It depends on what they want to do. In regards to Ben Simmons and Kyle Korver, if Kyle Korver loved playing with LeBron, he'll love playing with Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons can put that basketball right where it needs to be, on the same level of how LeBron could. He'll love that. He'll get shots from Embiid, Simmons, and Butler. Obviously, this trade or whatever it's going to take to happen is going to happen. If the Cavs don't trade Kyle Korver by the February deadline, honestly, Kyle Korver is going to get bought out of his contract in March and then go sign with Philly. These two parties want to be together, and they're going to be together. All right? So, whether Cleveland can do this easily or it can happen the hard way, you mark my words, at some point in the near future, Kyle Korver will be a Philadelphia 76er. I keep you guys up to date with news. Please subscribe to the platform. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Teleferro.
Mr. Teleferro.
Mr. Teleferro.
Mr. Teleferro.
Shout out to Mr. Teleferro.
You're watching Mr. Teleferro TV.
Mr. Teleferro TV, here with the Triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.